DIY net. I have a lot of lumber floating around the garage. Boards of various types that I was saving for projects. I have some plywood in there, and it was always getting in the way, and every time I tried to get a piece out of a pile, it knocked the rest of the pile onto the floor, and the plywood was sitting in the corner and I couldn't sweep around it. So I made a lumber cart, which I'll show you in a different video, and I put some casters on it so I could move it around, and it wasn't rolling good at all. And I thought maybe I had just it was heavier than I expected, and I purchased these casters from Harbor Freight, and they said that they're rated for 330 pounds each, but they just weren't rolling too well. So I thought maybe they were mislabeled, or maybe I misunderstood what they were supposed to be used for. So I got another set. The thing just wouldn't move. It was just very, very difficult to push. So I got another set from Amazon. I put them on there, and it was rolling with one finger, and several hundred pounds of lumber on it. So I'm going, well, what was that about? So in the process of trying to move it around with the Harbor Freight casters, I bent one of them, and so I decided, well, I'll take it apart and I'll straighten it out so I can use it for something else. So I pull it apart, and you notice something missing there? There's no bearing. This is a rubber wheel or of some type, and it's bearing right on the axle bolt. There is no bearing in there whatsoever. So you have rubber, which is a friction material, bearing against the axle, and nothing to reduce the friction. You would expect in a bearing and a wheel rated for that kind of weight that there would be a bearing in it. You would expect to see a ball or roller bearing in there, or on a lighter duty caster, you might see a nylon bushing, or an acetal bushing. That's an engineering plastic, which is slick. Delrin is usually the is the kind of the generic brand name, but this has nothing. So it's no wonder it didn't roll. Unfortunately, this is typical of Harbor Freight, because although they have tried to improve their products, and they do have some good tools and things at this point, a lot of this stuff is still absolute junk. So if they want to improve their reputation in the long run and play with the big boys, they got to stop this stuff. This is ridiculous. There's no reason that should have been manufactured that way. It's not a caster at all. It doesn't roll. So bad on you, Harbor Freight. Don't buy casters from Harbor Freight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you next time.